What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Super discussion. In this video, we're going to go ahead and talk about the Broly synopsis that Yonko Productions did go ahead and tweet out. So check him out over on Twitter, of course. Very cool guy. Other than that, we're going to talk about it. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts, my opinion. But to begin, we're going to go ahead and read the synopsis. So if you do not know about it, of course, the synopsis for the movie, we're going to talk about that here. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy. Hit that subscribe on the channel if you are new for more content. We weekly do Dragon Ball Super discussions as well, typically on Sundays. But this is a bonus one for this week because I've been sick and haven't been able to drop one. So Dragon Ball Super Broly synopsis: 41 years ago, the king of Planet Vegeta had a baby who in a not far future will become famous as the Saiyan Prince Vegeta. So moving on from that, the king was so proud of his latent ability as the powerful warrior. At the same time, his loyal military right hand, Paragus, also had a baby called Broly. That baby had a potential even bigger than Prince Vegeta. So the jealous king sent him to a dark and far planet in a space capsule. The furious Paragus betrayed King Vegeta and went after his beloved son, whom he found him in a stormy planet. Paragus lost his only way back home when his spaceship was destroyed in the landing, so he and Broly remained alone for decades without hope. That's interesting. Presently on Earth, 6 Dragon Balls are stolen from Bulma's laboratory by the resurrected Frieza, which makes his ambitions come true. Meanwhile, a patrol from Frieza's army finds Paragus and Broly in the edge of the galaxy and takes them to Frieza, who creates a new and powerful battalion. Surprised for the high-trained power of Broly, Frieza waves the bloody clothes of Paragus and goes to an Antarctic place on Earth where a Dragon Ball is detected. Goku and Vegeta go as fast as possible to recover the Dragon Balls and face his new and permanent rival Frieza and the formidable Broly. The deadly battle barely starts, but against Broly's overwhelming power that evolves gradually during the battle, Goku and Vegeta find themselves being forced into the defense. So the interesting thing about this is they're setting up the whole Paragus thing. So very, very similar to the original movie, but long story short, they're saying that King Vegeta was so proud of his son, and Prince Vegeta, that is, you know, is obviously very powerful, right? He's got a lot of latent ability. But then from there, they're like, at the same time, though, his right-hand man, Paragus, also had a son named Broly who has so much more potential and obviously will outshine Vegeta in all the things that, you know, like power and maybe even military status or things like that. And Vegeta's like, nah. King Vegeta's like, nah, I'm not having that, and he sends him off. So to me, that obviously is the groundwork for that. And the interesting thing about this is it sounds like those guys were forced to live on this planet that Paragus found him on this whole time. Like, they've just been stuck there until they were discovered by Frieza's army. So to me, that's crazy, that idea. And I don't really love the idea of them wanting to get revenge on probably more so Vegeta than Goku, but nonetheless, Goku and Vegeta, just because of the relation, you know. It's unfortunate that Frieza destroyed King Vegeta, but to me personally, I'm just like, yeah, but that doesn't mean you have to take it out on his son, you know. But I get it. It's just an interesting synopsis. But what I will say is that I do think that there is a lot of potential for this. Like, I really like this background, this layout, especially with the fact we're going to get explanations for a lot of different things. We're going to see a lot of different stuff unfold, right? I'm sure that there's more to it than just this, but that's going to be really, really fun to see. Also, the Frieza thing about Frieza waving Paragus's bloody clothes and stuff like that. Like, that stuff to me is just going to be really interesting to see. And also the relationship between Broly and Frieza. I'm still on the fence about, like, yo, why didn't, maybe Whis was just like, yeah, this guy's too crazy. We don't need him for, like, the Universe Survival Tournament and all that stuff. Like, I don't know what happened there, but it's almost like Broly's just gone completely undetected by everybody this whole time. Nobody knows he's there, and he's in the far reaches of the universe, and they're just like, oh, we have this guy here. Let's just go ahead and go get him. And they just so happen to be passing by the Frieza army, and they find Broly, and that's what sets all this up. So it's really interesting to me, but I can tell you that if I was trapped and stranded and, you know, all I heard for my whole life was how the king of my own race didn't want me and stuff like that, and he was scared of me pretty much, and you know, scared of the way I might challenge him and his son, I would probably hate all of them too. So I understand a little bit more now that I think about it, like why he'd be upset at them. But it's, you know, to me, I'm not the biggest fan of that aspect of it. But I can tell you one thing from Broly's perspective, because I've always felt like Paragus was probably a better written character than Broly, just because a lot of Broly's motivation comes from stuff he shouldn't know too much about, being a very, very young child or baby between the old movie and the new movie. But Paragus, of course, has more of the reasoning behind, being upset at different factors in between the old movie story and, of course, the non-canon, whatever, versus this one, stuff like that. But at least from Broly's perspective, I can understand that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you are new. I will leave a link down below in the description to Yonko Productions Twitter as well. So make sure you check it out. Have an awesome day, and I'll catch all of you in the next one. Take it easy, guys.